I've even heard that I'm a lesbian at one point. So, you know, there's been a lot of different things. A lot of stories, a lot of misconceptions. It's so funny because I'm so quiet, there's been so many stories that have been made up about me. Like I've seen stories about me being like fully in love with somebody and we have like this whole relationship, and I'll see the guy and I'm like, I've actually never even met him before.
No.
Lori Harvey is heated right now. Word is she's furious with Damson Idris because he might have let a bomb slip, and not a little one either. He allegedly hinted that Lori might not even be into men like that, and suddenly her whole dating history looks like it's wearing a brand new filter. Think about it. Every time Lori pops out with a new man, the internet explodes. Paparazzi pics flood timelines. The couple looks like a cover story. Everything looks perfect until it isn't. Weeks, maybe months later, poof, it's done. No cheating scandal, no screaming matches in the street, no messy drama we can point to, just silence and another quiet exit. So of course, fans are running the math, and the theory is starting to sound too clean to ignore. Maybe Lori isn't struggling to keep these men. Maybe she never wanted to keep them in the first place. Run back her resume. Memphis Depay, Trey Songz, Future, Diddy, Michael B. Jordan, Damson Idris, all high-value names, all high-profile flings. Same story every time. Glamorous beginning, the type of photo ops every influencer dreams of, then gone. Toss in those yacht girl rumors and the blind items floating around about a so-called double life, and the whispers about Lori's truth are getting louder than ever. So the million-dollar question is, did Damson just expose the secret Lori's been guarding all this time? Her love life has always looked like a highlight reel. She's only ever been linked to top-tier guys, football stars, R&B kings, chart-topping rappers, Hollywood heartthrobs. If you're trending, chances are Lori's been seen on your arm. And on the surface, that makes her look like the ultimate IT girl, the one who can pull whoever she wants. But the flip side, for someone who always gets the guy, Lori never actually keeps the guy. Engagements broken off. Romances wrapped before they hit that 2-year mark. Even her fairy tale run with Michael B. Jordan, the one everyone swore was endgame, fizzled like it was just another season finale. And this is why fans online are calling foul. They're saying maybe Lori isn't unlucky in love at all. Maybe she's not even interested in men to begin with. That would explain why she jumps in and out of these storybook relationships like they're signed contracts set to expire. Now, Lori's never spoken publicly about her sexuality, so this is all speculation, but speculation that grows stronger every time the same pattern plays out. Short romances, quiet breakups, the way she moves on like nothing ever happened. People can't help but wonder if the real story isn't about the men, but about the fact that she was never into them at all. Before the Hollywood premieres and the Future lyrics, Lori's first headline-making romance was with Dutch soccer star Memphis Depay. And this wasn't just a casual fling. This was supposed to be her big fairy tale beginning. In 2016, Lori and Memphis went public and the spotlight turned hot. Lori was barely in her 20s, Memphis was balling at the peak of his career, and people thought she was about to step straight into full-on wag life. They even got engaged. It was a huge deal. But fast forward, and the cracks started showing. Lori stopped rocking the ring, the cute posts disappeared, and by 2018, the wedding talk was dead. Just like that, the engagement that was hyped as her forever ended with barely a whisper. No messy fallout, no big scandal, just another quiet exit in a long line of quiet exits. And Lori didn't waste a second stepping back into the spotlight. By late 2018, she was already linked to Trey Songz, and the internet went crazy. Trey was still one of the biggest R&B names out, and seeing Lori arm in arm with him looked like the ultimate glow-up rebound. But here's the wild part. Just as fast as Lori and Trey hit Instagram with the loved-up posts, the whole thing vanished. Within months, every trace of Trey was gone from her feed, like he'd never existed. One minute she's glowing in pictures, the next it's like she pressed delete on the whole relationship, and that's when people started asking the real question, why even make it public if it was only gonna last a few weeks? Why go all in on the soft launch just to scrub it clean like a bad receipt? Online, fans couldn't ignore the pattern anymore. It was giving Lori loves the idea of love, the attention, the photo ops. But when it comes to sticking around, she bounces just as fast as she pulled up. And if people thought the Trey split was quick, what came next had the internet absolutely losing its mind. Because in 2019, Lori Harvey was suddenly tied to none other than Sean Diddy Combs. Yep, Mr. Bad Boy himself. At first, nobody believed it. People thought it had to be gossip, maybe even a publicity stunt. But then came the receipts. Paparazzi pics of them traveling together, rocking matching outfits like a coordinated couple, even showing up at dinner in Italy with her family. Picture this. Diddy across the table from Steve Harvey, grinning like a man meeting the in-laws. That wasn't casual energy, that was main character energy. But then, the twist hit, because right before Diddy, Lori had also been spotted hanging out with his son, Justin Combs, and when that little detail leaked, the internet exploded. Who in the world dates the father and the son? That's not just Hollywood messy, that's reality TV level chaos. Fans branded Lori a savage, the ultimate player in the industry, moving through powerful men like chess pieces on a board. Behind the scenes, whispers started spinning even harder. Was this about real romance? Or was Lori calculating her next level up by attaching herself to one of the most powerful moguls in the game? Either way, by October, it was done. Lori unfollowed Diddy, and just like the others, the flame fizzled out without a bang. But the damage, or depending on how you see it, the flex, was already done. Her rep as Hollywood's IT girl, the woman who could have any man she wanted, was locked in. But so was the speculation. Were these ever real relationships at all, or just flawless PR stunts? The whispers didn't cool off either, because a few months later, Lori was linked to none other than Future. And if you know Future, you already know his love stories always end in chaos. At first, it was just quiet rumors after they were spotted traveling. But by January 2020, Lori blew the lid off herself with one simple Instagram post. Future kissing her cheek. That one post shut the internet down instantly. Lori wasn't just linked to men in the industry anymore. She was tied to one of rap's most notorious bachelors, a man whose dating history is legendary and messy. For a minute, they actually looked solid, posting together, traveling, giving serious couple vibes that had people convinced maybe this was different. But nope, by summer 2020, it was deja vu. The pictures were deleted, their names scrubbed from each other's socials, and the relationship was quietly buried like the rest. And just when people thought they had Lori figured out, she flipped the script again. Out of nowhere, late 2020, she popped up with Michael B. Jordan, and the internet could not handle it. By January 2021, Lori and Michael B. Jordan made it Instagram official. Those iconic Polaroid pics, red carpet appearances, family dinners, luxury trips to St. Bart's. For once, it felt like Lori wasn't just running a highlight reel. This looked like the real deal. Fans swore marriage was next, and even Steve Harvey went on record saying he liked Michael, which only added to the hype. But then, boom. June 2022 hit, and the fairy tale shattered overnight. Reports leaked that Michael wanted to settle down, but Lori wasn't ready. Allegedly, she felt too young to lock herself into something that serious and craved her freedom. Just like that, the dream couple was over. And here's the part that rattled fans. If Lori couldn't make it work with Michael B. Jordan, Hollywood's golden boy, the safe bet, the man people called the perfect husband material, then who on earth could she make it work with? Enter Damson Idris. The whispers started in January 2023, when Damson posted a birthday tribute to Lori. He kissed her cheek in the photo and wrote, "Happy birthday, Nunu." Lori reposted it with 3 white hearts, and that was basically their soft launch. From there, the two were everywhere, stepping out on red carpets, posing together at the premiere of Snowfall's final season, looking like the next Hollywood power couple. On paper, this was Michael 2.0, another picture-perfect love story, but history doesn't lie. And sure enough, by November 2023, the announcement dropped. Lori and Damson were done. The joint statement tried to dress it up with careful words. We are at a point in our lives where our individual paths require our full attention and dedication. We part ways, remaining friends with nothing but love and respect for each other and the time we shared. Respectful? Yes. Final? Not quite. Fast forward to September 2025, and guess who the paparazzi caught cozying up on a Mexican beach? Yep, Lori and Damson again. Nearly 2 years after that amicable split, the pair were spotted looking very comfortable. Lori being Lori, she didn't tag him or post a couple shot, but fans don't miss a thing. They noticed the matching angles, the photo style, the way she was clearly being snapped by him. The internet instantly lit up with spin the block jokes, but some chatter went way darker. Allegedly, Damson let slip why things ended the first time. The word going around? Lori might not even be into men like that. Now this hasn't been confirmed. Lori hasn't addressed it, and Damson hasn't publicly said it himself. But once blogs grabbed hold of the whispers, fans ran wild with it. Suddenly, all those lightning-fast breakups made sense. And the craziest part? Rumor has it Lori was furious at Damson for even hinting at it. Because if true, this isn't just about her personal life. It flips her entire image. Think about it. The girl who built her reputation as Hollywood's dating queen, the woman every man supposedly wanted but couldn't keep, might not even be playing the same game at all. And just when you think it can't get messier, the yacht girl rumors slide back into the spotlight. For years, Lori's carried that label. Every summer, same scene. Lori on a yacht in the south of France or the Caribbean, dripping in designer bikinis, sipping champagne, posting pictures that look like Vogue spreads. That became her aesthetic, her brand, her lifestyle. But the gossip blogs and blind items have been ruthless. One blind even called her a pseudo-celebrity offspring who can't keep a man interested for long, claiming that's why she leans so heavy into thirst traps and high-profile flings. And that's where it all comes to a head. The real question isn't whether Lori Harvey can keep a man, it's what happens if she decides to stop playing the game altogether. Because if even half of these whispers are true, Lori's dating history isn't the story at all. The real story is the secret she's been keeping. And trust me, you're gonna wanna stick around for what comes next. So hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more.